welcome back to my channel. I'd just like to say hello to all my new subscribers and thank you very much for subscribing, and also thank you to my regular subscribers for continuing their support for my growing channel. Okay, today I've got two pocket letters which are going out. The first one is to the lovely Jessica Marvel. She got in touch after I mentioned on my last video about anyone who was interested in doing any kind of swap. She very kindly emailed me and we arranged to do a pocket letter which is autumn themed. So I've been busy creating this little pocket letter for Jessica. So I don't really have much in the way of autumn things, but I've got some stamp sets. And I think I've had this one a little while. I think it came in a bundle of stamps that I bought off eBay, and it's perfect really for autumn. It doesn't stamp brilliant. I think it was obviously free with one of the crafting magazines probably last year, but possibly as I keep stamping with it, it might get better. But the stamping quality isn't too good really, but I persevered with it. And this was the pocket letter that I created. So I used some embossing, an embossing folder which I got from the, this one that I got from the garden centre when I was there last week, and I just embossed the central piece in the middle there and covered it with Distress ink and some Cosmic Shimmer gliding polish. I stuck a couple of mushroom toadstool stickers on the outside of the pocket letter, and I had a die cut of a sort of an acorny, sort of pine cone, sorry, on those two, and then just the stamps off this stamp set on there. And I used some lovely pieces of fibre and twine and wool from the lovely Betsy Doodle that she very kindly gave me. And on the back, just a few little bits and pieces. I tried to keep it autumn themed with the leaves, and this nice sort of flat brooch has got the nice autumn colours in it, and then you've got the ladybird. Lovely rosette there that Rose gifted me in the loaded pocket recently. Included one of those in a sort of autumn colour, and some little sentiments. These flowers, paper die cut flowers with the pearl in the centre, I actually made these myself. A couple of those, some little pegs with ladybirds on, and just some little gem flowers there and some gemmies on the back of there. So that was the pocket letter. To go with the pocket letter, decorated an envelope there. I used a different stamp. This one I bought very recently, last week actually, that came, it's a current magazine that was using the sunflower and the pumpkin from that stamp set, and I've just covered the back as well. So I've just made Jessica a little card which matches the centre of the pocket letter on there, and I've just stuck on a little metal butterfly, and then I've included a little ATC as well which picks up the colours and everything and more embossing. And I've just cut out a couple of leaves and coloured them in autumnal colours. So that's for Jessica. I've also included a little bit of Happy Mail, just a few bits and pieces in there which I have already wrapped. So that's a nice little surprise for Jessica. So that's the first one. The second one is for Fifi Crafter. She got in touch as well, and this one was a bit more difficult. I asked her what sort of things she liked, and the main thing that came through in her reply was whimsical. Now I know that is one of the Woolly Steph's Art Club prompts that could come up in the future, and I'd noticed it and thought, well, what is whimsical? So I had to look on the internet, I had to Google it, try and get an idea. It covers a wide range of things, but Fee did say that she liked doodles, bright colours, sort of childlike, naive, sort of almost mystical, I think, and she said say fairy houses and things like that. So bearing that in mind, I attempted to make this. So I started out with just one piece of card for this to make one big picture, and I measured it correctly, so when I cut it up you had the ATC sized 9 of them to add into the pocket letter. And I just used some stamps that I've had a little while. These ones were the Lavinia stamps, but others I just got from AliExpress. The sentiment actually came from a stamp that I haven't had too long, which was this one, which is quite nice, a woodware stamp. All things are possible if you believe. And I've just used my blending tools and just sort of played around with the Distress ink or the oxides, just to try and create a fun sort of mystical world, really. I'm not great at doodling, but I sort of added that there, which I thought lent itself to that, and a little stamp there which was from AliExpress. I had great fun. I was sort of making it up as I went along, so I hope Fee likes it. I added this along the top, which I thought was quite fun, which was from this again. I think this was from AliExpress, which I thought was quite cute. Sort of doodling, but I didn't. It was just a stamp. I didn't have to freehand it. And along the bottom, I used this, the grass, just along the bottom for that one. And then again, I used some of these lovely fibres, tried to tie in the colours. Gorgeous colour. I absolutely love this colour. And then on the back, again, just some washi tape there. 2 more of my little flowers, some bulb rings, and another one of, I hope Rose doesn't mind. I just thought that fit in the nice colour of the rosette. That was a little tag that I made a little while ago with some Graphic 45 paper on, a little ladybird, dragonflies, and other the ATC that I received from Fee through Woolly Steph's ATC swap had a dragonfly on it. Was it that one? Yes, it was. So I've put those in there. Some little wooden bird houses and just some felt hearts there, and then some butterfly ribbon down the side. So to go with that, similar to Jessica's, I've done another envelope where I quite like decorating the envelope. I feel as if I'm more adventurous because it doesn't matter, it's just the envelope. If it doesn't work, I'll just use another envelope. So I'm more inclined just to sort of be a bit more, I'll try this and I'll try this. So I just used a Lavinia stencil and some more Distress ink, Distress oxide inks with my blenders. For that, and just used the same sentiment off the pocket letter. And I put a little fairy door on the back. And again, I've just matched a similar, taken sort of like a smaller version, and also I've done an ATC as well. Obviously the smaller I got, these sort of stamps didn't work, so I had to find different ones, but I got quite a few from AliExpress. So that was her card, and again used some of the gorgeous Kim Kelly tissue paper there, just for a little parcel for Fee as well. So that's my pocket letters going out. I shall be posting those tomorrow, and I hope that Jessica and Fee like them. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.